The Associated Press, the highly respected and trusted international press agency, have made the wrong headlines for this tweet. It says, "We recommend avoiding general and often dehumanizing labels such as the poor, the mentally ill, the French, the disabled, the college educated. Instead, use wording such as people with mental illness and use these descriptions only when clearly relevant." Wow. Hilariously, they've had to send a follow-up tweet apologising for referencing the French. Apparently people were offended. You couldn't make it up. In an attempt to be politically correct, they've wound up upsetting people anyway. Not for the first time, we have clear proof that the woke crocodile will eventually devour its own. Now, this would be a funny story if it wasn't so serious. For this world-renowned news agency to be making pronouncements about language and how things are phrased is an example of the growing intellectual tyranny to which we are all being subjected. The media, academia, corporations, and the political class are cracking down on our language in a way that would make Chairman Mao blush. Take that rule a few months ago with the Halifax. Do you remember when they told their branch staff that they could wear pronoun badges to demonstrate the gender by which they identify? Now, it's important to stress that this was a voluntary policy. It was very popular, we're told, among many customers and the public. It was designed to make trans people feel comfortable and included. Fair enough. But woe betide the cashier that doesn't wear a pronouns badge and doesn't follow the holy woke scriptures. Pronouns on badges, in meetings or on emails is, in my view, compelled speech. You're effectively making people sign up to gender ideology, which questions the very existence of biological sex, i.e. that there is a man and a woman. We've seen an assault on the word manpower because apparently manpower is sexist. Apparently the term battle with cancer is offensive to people suffering the big C. I would have thought that was the least of their problems. Brainstorm is upsetting to people with brain disease. And happy hour and pub crawl, we're told, are triggering to people with a drink problem. Blimey, all of this makes me need a stiff drink. Now, in fact, the venerated Stanford University in California has published an index, that's right, an index of harmful language that it wants to eliminate from its website and IT systems because the terms are ableist, ageist, or racist. So here we go. The term walk-in, like walk-in clinic, has been banned because it trivializes people with disabilities. Master is out of bounds as it connotes slavery. Killing two birds with one stone isn't allowed because that promotes animal cruelty. White paper, okay, there it is. That's white paper, paper that's white, but it's racist. Of course it is. Even the words brave have been banned because the word brave promotes a savage stereotype. But surely this takes the biscuit. The word American is to be eliminated by this great American university because the word American discriminates against South and Central America. An American is now a US citizen. And that's progress, is it? Now, Stanford University will argue they are encouraging inclusive language to make students and teachers feel safe and part of the community. However, George Orwell famously said that language controls thought, and it's my view that's exactly what our public and corporate institutions are now trying to do to us right now. It's my view that we're being brainwashed. Terrifyingly, Google were looking at word processing software that would offer you an alternative word if the word you were writing was inappropriate in some way or offensive, such as misgendering someone that you were writing about. Big Brother is watching you, folks, and now he's typing your words as well. I say he, it could be they, them. In this so-called free society, we should be free to say whatever we like within the law. Controlling words, controlling language, and controlling what people read, hear, and say is the ultimate form of mind manipulation. It's illiberal, and I consider it abusive too. This creeping intellectual totalitarianism must stop. In fact, I've got a couple of choice words of my own for these woke bullies, but unfortunately, those words are not broadcastable on a family show.